Got some sage and some oregano growing up here by the house. Built this for some ferns that Tammy wants to put in. Also, I put in a rain barrel. I figured last summer it didn't rain hardly at all, so we wanted to get set up to where we could water. So I came up with this contraption, and it's full. It just takes about one rain, mainly because I figure this is our biggest expanse of roof that we have, and it all drains down into this one downspout. So I'll show you some of our garden. It's really starting to take off, and it's pretty awesome. The cicadas are finally starting to die off. It's the 17-year cicada year. We got some sunflowers out here on the corners. The archway, I've got pole beans that we started at the bottom, and they're doing what I thought they would do, which is kind of trail up. And they're starting to bud, and hopefully we'll have a bunch of beans hanging down here in this archway. But our onions are going good. The potatoes are going great. The tomatoes on the vertical system they're working out really well. We were able to get 20 tomato plants in, where last year we could only get about 14, and it took up over half the garden with the cages. So this way we're just able to get a lot more in a lot less space. But as you can see, they're growing really well. And our snow peas, I should have videotaped this before I came out here and picked all of them, but you can see how many I picked. Snow peas have really taken off too, and it's about every 3 days we're picking another bunch of them. And we got zucchini here, and I'm even growing the cucumbers vertically this year, and they were a little slow to take off. A bunch of them didn't sprout, so I had to replant them, but they're just now starting to take off. You can see there's some cukes growing on there. We've already picked 2 or 3, and it's only been a little over a month. Another zucchini plant. I think there was one coming on here. Where did it go? Oh, just a little one there. Starting off. We're trying to start an asparagus patch right along this side here. We got a few tiny ones coming on, but they take a couple years at least to get going. We've got some garlic growing. This lettuce is an experiment. It's the cutoff from a romaine lettuce that we bought in the store. We ate all the lettuce off of it, and you put it in a cup of water for about a week and a half, and it starts to sprout again. And then once it gets roots on the bottom, you just plant it in the ground and it grows. So we're trying that. Got banana peppers here. We picked a bunch of those, and I've already started pickling those. Some of these jalapenos had a rough start. We had birds flying in here and snipping off the tops of them, so they've had a hard go at it. And since then I bought a decoy. It's an owl, and you can see its head, when the wind blows, its head turns back and forth, and we have not seen any birds since then. Our beans they're starting to come on. There's a few little beans under there. So probably in a day or two, we're going to be picking beans too. That footage of the snow peas had a daikon radish. These are the daikon radishes here. And we've picked a few of those. We tried some watermelon radishes and they did not grow. I think this is one, and the one that we picked was really woody. Yeah, they just, for some reason, I don't know if the soil's not right or what, but these are some bell peppers, yellow bells. They're starting to come on. And look at this cherry tomato plant. It's already grown up to about four feet. I think I set these posts at 4 feet. And the amount of blossoms that are coming out on these are incredible. And this one down here in the bottom, it's starting to ripen. I've just never seen so many tomatoes on just this one branch, that we're going to be full of tomatoes. These are the herbs down here. I've got thyme and dill and rosemary and basil and chives. And I showed you the picture of the sage and oregano up by the house. These were just a few more cucumber plants that I started. You can see there's a few coming on. So I just tied some string to the post and attached them to the posts. And we'll try that. Pumpkins are starting to come on, and they're starting to get some blooms on them that are about to come out. I just we planted about 5 seeds per hill, so we weeded them down to 2 yesterday. And the pruning is so hard, having to pull up what looked like perfectly good plants. But yeah, I'll keep some more videos as this progresses, but we're going to be up to our armpits in canning here pretty soon, I think. And I really hope that this archway gets all covered up like I kind of envisioned it. I think that would be very cool to walk into this and just see these pole beams hanging down at eye level. All right, that's all for now.